Once upon a time, in a cozy little town nestled among the hills, there lived a curious and spirited girl named Ella. Her hair was as golden as the morning sun, and her eyes sparkled with the curiosity of 1,000 questions. Ella loved visiting her grandma, who lived in a little cottage surrounded by blooming flowers and chirping birds. It was a place filled with warmth, stories, and memories. One bright Saturday afternoon, while Ella and her grandma sipped on chamomile tea at the kitchen table, Grandma pulled out a dusty wooden chest adorned with intricate carvings. "Ella, dear," Grandma began with a twinkle in her eye, "I think it's time you helped me with something very special." She opened the chest, and inside, neatly folded, was a quilt unlike any other Ella had seen. It was the family quilt, a precious heirloom passed down through generations. But this was no ordinary quilt. Each patch was a vibrant piece of fabric, each with a unique pattern and color. "Every patch tells a story," Grandma said, carefully spreading the quilt across the table. Ella's eyes widened with amazement as she gently touched the quilt. Her fingers landed on a patch of brilliant blue with tiny white stars. Suddenly, the patch shimmered, and Ella found herself whisked away into a thrilling vision of her great-great-grandfather as a young sailor. "This was Arthur," Grandma explained, her voice soft and gentle. "He was a man of the sea, and that patch tells the story of his adventurous voyages and the wonders he encountered along the way." Each patch on the quilt had a story of its own, a vivid window into the past. There was a bright red patch with golden stitches, which revealed tales of Ella's great-grandmother Isabella, a lively dancer. Another patch, deep green with tiny little leaves, brought to life the tale of Uncle George, a passionate gardener who could make anything bloom. With every patch Ella touched, she was transported into the magical stories of her ancestors. She danced with Isabella, felt the warmth of the sun in George's blossoming garden, and even flew with Aunt Lucy. As the afternoon sun began to set, painting the sky with hues of orange and pink, Ella sat back and marveled at all she had discovered with Grandma's help. She realized that each patch, each story, was a precious piece of their family history that deserved to be remembered and celebrated. "You see, my dear," Grandma smiled, "a family is like this quilt. Each story, each person, is a unique patch, and when sewn together with love and care, it makes for something beautiful and full of warmth." From that day on, Ella treasured the quilt not only as a family heirloom but also as a testament to the lives and stories of those who came before her. She understood that everyone had a story worth telling, and that by cherishing these stories, they could always keep their family close to their hearts.